Okay, my microphone for some reason went off on the last one. So we are here. This is 40 degrees. I can plug 20 in for x here to find this angle measure, but I know that these two angles together make 90, so it would just be 50. Next one is a linear pair. So 5x minus 22 plus 8x plus 46 equals 180. Combine like terms, same side, so that'd be 13x plus 24 equals 180. I'm going to subtract 24 from both sides, so 13x equals 156. Divide by 13, divide by 13, and 156 divided by 13 is 12. So x is 12, but now I need to plug it back in. So 5 times 12 is 60. 60 minus 20 is 40. 40 minus 2 is 38. So this guy is 38. We know that these two add up to 180 together because they are supplementary or a linear pair. So I'm going to do 180 minus 38, and I get 142 for this guy. The last one, go ahead and pause me, try it on your own, unpause me when you're done. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to add this guy and this guy, set it equal to 180 because it's a linear pair. Instead of writing it out, I'm going to just combine like terms to start with. So that gives me 5x's, so 2x's and 3x's. Positive 1 and negative 31 is a negative 30. That equals 180. I'm going to add 30 to both sides, so I get 5x equals 210. Divide by 5 and x equals, so 210 divided by 5, 42. Plug it back in right here. So 2 times 42 is 84. 84 plus 1 is 85 degrees. These two make 180, so 180 minus 85 is 95 degrees for this guy. In the diagram, tell whether the angles are vertical, linear pair, or neither. So 1 and 3, those two. Actually, I want you to try all these on your own and then unpause me when you're done to see how well you did. So 1 and 3 are neither. They're not vertical angles because they don't share the same lines. 2 and 3 are neither also. 4 and 5 make a line, so they are a linear pair. 5 and 8, those are vertical. And 4 and 9 are also vertical. All right. The measure of one angle is 3 times the measure of its complement. Find the measure of each angle. So complementary means 90 degrees, so it equals 90. We have angle 1 plus angle 2 has to equal 90. We know one angle is 3 times its other angle. So we don't know what angle 1 is, so I'm going to put an x there. Plus, we know that one of the angles, so we'll call it angle 2, is 3 times that angle. So to show that, it would be 3x. So x plus 3x should equal 90. So that is 4x's equal 90. I'm going to divide by 4. 90 divided by 4 is 22.5. They want the measure of both angles. So we're just going to say the measure of angle 1 is just that x, so that would be 22.5. And then the measure of angle 2 is 3 times 22.5, which is 67.5. I could have also done 90 minus that 22.5. Go ahead and pause me, try 14, 15 on your own, and unpause me when you're done. Two angles form a linear pair, so we know that means that they equal 180 degrees. We have angle 1 plus angle 2 equal that 180, right? The measure of one angle is 8 times the measure of the other angle. So we don't know what 1 is, so I'm going to put x there. Plus, if it's 8 times that, that would be 8x. That equals 180. So that gives me 9x's equals 180. Divide by 9, divide by 9. X equals 20. So the measure of angle 1 would just be that 20 degrees because it is just x. And then the measure of angle 2 would be 8 times 20, so 160. The measure of one angle is 38 less than the measure of its supplement. Supplementary angles equal 180. So 1 plus 2 would equal 180. The measure of one angle is 38 less than its supplement, so we don't know what angle 1 is. But to that we add angle 2. We know angle 2 is 38 less than that. Well, 38 less than that angle would be x minus 38. That would be what 38 less than that angle is. Combine like terms, so I have 2x's minus 38 equals 180. I'm going to add 38 to both sides, so I get 2x's equals 180 plus 38, 218. Divide by 2, I get x equals 109. So the measure of angle 1 equals 109. The measure of angle 2 would be 38 less than that, which is 71. And you can always check yourself. Like, these are supposed to equal 180, and they do. These are supposed to equal 180, and they do. And these are supposed to equal 90, and they do. Okay, last page. Find the value of x and y. So, we know that these two are vertical, which means that they're equal, but I can't set an x equal to a y, so I can't do that. But I do know that these two angles together are a linear pair. So I can do 1.5x plus 16.5x equals 180. That gives me 18x equals 180. If I combine my like terms, divide by 18, I get x equals 10. So then I found that one. To find y, I'm going to plug that x in. So if I plug in 10 for x, I get that this angle is 165. So 20y would have to equal 165 because those two angles are vertical and they'd have to equal one another. Divide by 20, divide by 20. We get 8.25. Go ahead and pause me and try 17, 18, and 19 on your own. All right, 17, vertical angles again. So 6x plus 15x plus 75 equals 180. That would be, combine those like terms, and I get 21x plus 75 equals 180. I'm going to subtract 75, so I get 21x equals 105. X equals, I think, 5. Plug 5 in right here. I'm actually going to plug 5 in here. So I'm going to do 15 times 5, and then plus 75. That's 150 degrees here. So then we know that 3y is equal to 150 because they are vertical angles. So y equals 50. Next one, x's make 180 degrees. So combine like terms, 28x and 24x makes 52x. 18 minus 7 is plus 11. That equals 180 degrees. I'm going to subtract 11, so I get 52x equals 169. Divide by 50. Did I do that right? 28 plus 24 is 52. And 11. X equals 3.25. I hope I didn't do that incorrectly. Okay, I'm going to plug that back in here. So I'm going to do 24 times 3.25. Oops, 24 times 3.25. And then I'm going to add 18 to that. This angle right here is 96 degrees. So then that means that 12y plus 30 equals 96. I'm going to subtract 30 from both sides, and I get 12y equals 66. And I'm going to divide by 12. So 66 divided by 12 is 5.5.